This is probably the most insane thing I have ever done for Lionhearts. So what is it? It's the Lionhearts Kickstarter Faction Clan Competition. Winners are going to be divided into two categories: total USD raised and total backer count. So the competition includes any already existing backer pledges, and we've raised $57,000 already, which is just insane. So, that should encourage you to donate because we're already well on the way to our minimum goal. Rewards are selected through a draft order. So if your faction, it's not 1 through 16, you get first, you get this prize. You get to choose your prize out of the pool if you come in first, and then what's remaining out of the pool in second, and so on. After you're backing or increasing your pledge quantity, you must fill out a Google form, which will be linked in the description, with your Kickstarter account name and faction clan so we can all track. We will announce an updated leaderboard every few days, and you may increase your pledge all the way up to the end of the competition. Winners will be processed after the campaign ends on the 18th of July, and if we do not reach our minimum goal, the competition's off, and you will be refunded because Kickstarter refunds everybody if you don't reach your minimum goal. But we're $57,000. Just a few days, I think we're going to reach that minimum goal, especially with your guys' help. And that's why we're doing this, to incentivize you guys as much as possible to donate. Backing pledges only count if they're for one of the various Kickstarter reward tiers, meaning you also get amazing rewards for Reforged through the Kickstarter. Get Reforged rewards and Crusade rewards. Minimum backer tier pledge is $2, and clans are encouraged to participate, but may be ineligible for some of the rewards just naturally, because some of them are faction specific. Let's go through some of these rewards. Existing base redesign / remake. Choose a capital or side base in your faction you want to be remade or redesigned by Mythander. That's me. So you're going to get a very high quality base. Byzantines, Constantinople much, or whatever you want. Okay, now, what else? New side base. Get a new side base for your faction, just like the other one, designed by myself, and that could be in any of the locations that are available in the Levant. So if your faction doesn't have a side base or it wants another side base, we will give it to you. Obviously, that has to be balanced, and the location will be judged based on balance. New helmets and uniforms. Get entirely new outfits and helmets designed with your supervision within historical means for your faction. New uniforms and helmets for a division. Get entirely new outfits and helmets for one division designed with your supervision. Obsidian grade weapons. We're going to make an entirely new grade of weapons, which are only going to be claimed through this event. This would be the rarest weapon ever added to Lionhearts. New Obsidian weapon class, 5% more base damage than cast. Given to all mid-ranks plus, here's the catch, 20k durability non-repairable. So these won't last forever, otherwise that'd be extremely overpowered, obviously. But, 20k is enough to last probably a month. Your faction could dominate with that sort of weapon. And we're going to waive the, skill requirement. So anybody that's, probably level 15 or something will be able to wield that to full capacity. So they won't have to level all the way up in that skill. This one's really goofy. Executive pardon. Pardon a community member that has been banned for a non-illegal punishment. So obviously nothing sexual, nothing like that. That would be illegal, off limits. But anybody else who is outside that, I will executively pardon. I've already spoken to Infinity about it. Actually, it was his idea, so blame him. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. New weapon skin pack. New historical weapon skin pack design that will fit your faction and your faction will receive for free. So it's going to be an actual skin pack. So if you're the Seljuk, you'd get your own Seljuk skin pack that you help design in historical means for your entire faction. 100,000 Robux. 100k total Robux to members of your faction from the Bank of Infinity. Right, Infinity sponsoring. That's a lot of Robux, guys. That is a lot. Oh, this one's personal favorite. Mythander live stream promotion. Mythander will do a live stream to specifically promote your faction. I think there's been some legendary ones in the past. Enjoy all the propaganda and memes that will come out of that. Cast Damascus weapon insert. One person in your faction of your choice gets a Cast Damascus weapon inserted for free. Full durability. And a weapon of their choice. Malta base ownership. Make Malta a non-raidable side base for an entire month. So your guys can spawn there. They'll have access to recruits. This is a very overpowered reward. Steal 100,000 gold from a rival treasury. So, if obviously if they don't have 100k gold, we're not going to put them to debt. But if a faction's very rich, just not to name anybody, you could steal up to 100k from their faction treasury into yours. This one's going to be controversial, but we decided as a team that it's worth adding. Make rival base Infernum. Make a rival faction capital in Infernum zone for 3 days. Imagine the chaos that's going to ensue. Obviously, we'll give warnings and stuff, so people aren't just going in there. And you know, there'll be some caveats, like as far as they're not going to be forced to spawn there, but that's going to be a hilarious one, and a really punishing one as well. Advertise and reforge server, and guys, at the end of this campaign, you know, going viral and all that thing, there's going to be a ton of players and recruits in the Reforged server that are not in the Crusade server. So you can craft an at everyone announcement to advertise in the Reforged server. We're already at 50k plus views on IGN. More and more people pouring into that server every day, so that's huge. Immunity from being vassalized. You're unable to be vassalized or conquered for 30 days. Another OP reward. New division for your faction. Create a new division even if you have 4 already. Uniforms and helmets included. So that's probably even better than some of the previous rewards. And guys, these are just the rewards for the total USD. So the faction that raises the first or the most amount of total USD will get first dibs at one of these rewards. Then second goes second, third goes third. And if not everybody qualifies, like a faction only raised 600 instead of 750, the first faction gets to go again. So they could get 2 of these rewards, which is insane. Now let's go down to the total backer count reward. So this will be based on amount of pledges. So everybody could just do $2, and let's say you got 200, and that was the most. Well, you would win this. It doesn't matter the amount of USD, because backer count is also very important on Kickstarter. Free weapon repairs. Free weapon repairs for all mid ranks in your faction. Those could be cast weapons, whatever. Free weapon repairs. Exclusive yapping access. Exclusive posting access and propaganda, house declarations, and political declarations. This should say for 30 days. So you can get exclusive access to Yap, and nobody can say any rebuttals for 30 days for your faction. This is a personal favorite. Change rival color to pink, hot pink specifically. Outfits, helmets, everything in that faction will be pink for 60 days. Technically, you could choose your own faction if you're so inclined, but it's kind of funny that you could just pick a rival faction to do that too. So their chat color, everything, is going to be pink for 60 days. Imagine how embarrassing that will be. Video ad for faction. We will upload an exclusive faction ad for you, the Credenzio YouTube channel, and we will promote it. Statue in Jerusalem. Statue of a player of your choice in the Jerusalem market. Could be Warg77. Could be Leoz Galant. Whatever you want. And they will have a statue forever in the marketplace of Jerusalem. 10,000 faction honor. Your faction gets 10,000 honor inserted to help with stability and diplomacy. Instant legacy status. Grant your faction and leader instant legacy status. Interview with Mythander. Grainy ass image of me. Get an exclusive interview on YouTube with Mythander with a member of your choice. So it could be your leader or whoever you guys choose. Obviously, the leader will have the discretion in picking. That's how it works. Or you could also have me join your faction. Mythander will join your faction and attend several raves while live streaming promote it. I think this one should be 90 days. Or, this is about 50 times better than the last one, Pixelated Apollo will join your faction. And the legend himself will join your faction. Do it, and I'll get him in their Discord server or, connect with your leaders. Still waiting to see if he totally agrees to that one. So asterisk, but I'm pretty sure he will. We've been in talks. And that's a massive one. Another personal favorite, turn a faction into Somalia. A faction of your choice, including your own, gets turned into Somalia for 30 days. So, new icons, new uniforms. I can't promise they're going to be super high quality uniforms, but they will be Somalian, and that's what's important. Even the raid announcements will say Somalia. And so, whatever, Hospitallers will be deleted for 30 days and renamed, whichever faction you choose. Outpost generates health tonics. Outpost of choice will generate health tonics for 30 days. That's extremely awesome. Outpost could also generate meteoric iron ore. for 10 days, because that's a little overpowered. You could also make a garrison into a stronghold. Turn an existing garrison into a stronghold for 30 days. Time limits because of balance concerns. You know, they are what they are right now because of balance. But for 30 days, you could override that. Stockpile raid. Steal 50% of a rival base's stockpile. Holy cow. And last one, but not least, free UGCs for the whole faction. All MRs in your faction get non-limited UGC helmets of choice in-game. And on top of that, those incredible backer rewards that we already went over, guys. Like, so, you know, whatever you can do, you're going to be helping your faction, you're going to be helping yourself, and you're going to be helping get Lionhearts on Steam. I mean, some of the rewards for this Kickstarter are absolutely insane. You can see the reward tier chart here. This is on the Kickstarter. I don't know if a lot of people are actually aware of how amazing some of these reward tiers are, but they are absolutely incredible. All the way from the $2 minimum tier to the 10K Duke tier. And you can just see the rewards on the left here are just insane. How much stuff you can get in Lionhearts Reforged. It's nuts. Not to mention this stuff. So not only are you going to get these awesome faction rewards I'm about to tell you about, but you're also going to get these amazing Kickstarter rewards that we've set up. You know, like 12 backer keys if you go high enough, obviously. Weapon tokens for the starting game, favor for the starting game, gold for the starting game, instanced living spaces, non-instanced living spaces in Jerusalem, a founder's weapon pack, monastic outfit and hair, special prayer book. I mean, look at this, some of the quality of some of these outfits. With a patron outfit, name in the credits, custom in-game portrait, name and statue in Jerusalem, and so much more. So you can go to the Kickstarter page. It will be linked in the description, obviously. It will tell you all sorts of things about all the amazing rewards that we have on the Kickstarter. So guys, head over to our Kickstarter campaign. It is really awesome. And make sure you check out the rewards section when you back. Don't just donate. I don't just want your donations. I want to give you value back for what you're donating. You can see there's so many crazy rewards on here for all these different things. And you know what? If you can give a lot, give a lot. If you can only give $2, give $2, because there's multiple ways that your faction can win in this competition. And even if they don't come in first, even coming in 14th could be the difference between getting a pretty good reward and maybe there are a couple rewards in there, like, you know, maybe the interview with me or whatever, that aren't quite as good. But still, you'll be able to compete even at the very end. And again, guys, these rewards are just absolutely insane. Like, this is more rewards than I've ever seen on a Kickstarter myself. And you can check out all the cool info on our actual page. Learn more about what we're doing with Lionhearts Reforged. We are doing this for you guys. We are doing this for the existing community. So I'm happy to give away all these overpowered rewards, especially when they have time limits, to promote this thing and to get you guys incentivized. I want to incentivize you guys as much as possible. Hop over, wishlist us on Steam. Hop over, join the new Discord server, join the discussion. Can't wait to see who wins this competition, guys. It's going to be incredible.